Hello and welcome. I've set the fertilising going this end. I think we did the lime, we did, and I have set the liming. Well, there's a one little strip left to do at the top, so yeah, really pretty much did this last time, but we have got an awful lot of farm work to do, as in like the manure business at the top end. So I am going to reconvene with these others. Yeah, both of these should pretty much I will show you on the map. It is far better. If we go to precision farming, we shall use it properly, and we shall show you data's going dark, so we are going to have to do that. I would say for next year, looking at that, it's going to go totally black. Yeah, so it is done. But obviously the outdated data, it's in that phase where you can't see it very well. Yeah. Wow, environmental score 75. Not bad at all. It's getting there quite nicely. And again, the oranges are much lighter than that, but you've got that one strip which is, it will finish in a minute. So top, that is at point 10 and 31. We are going to be, we'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, absolutely, yeah, oh, fantastic. The worker looks like he's gone through the hedge or something, but yeah, they have done nicely, and pH is perfect, except on that field. Yeah, I'm going to have to go and grab that, so we should correct that. Oh, I was just looking at field 76 thinking I've never done anything on that. Yeah, I haven't, this is true, because it's the field for the cows. Yeah, so 10. Right, let's go back to that. And that's been harvested, hasn't it? And those are grass, so they are ready next month, 7 and 8. And that is probably what we're going to be doing in a bit. Yeah, that should be just finishing off. So I'm going to reconvene with yourselves at field 2, where we're going to just manually do field, what says CP2 on that, the little one. Right, I'm going to see you in a minute. Actually, it was Farmer Girl who was in this. No, she did not go through the hedge at all. It just looked like she had. And the zoom level. Right, so we've just got. Will we? I think we will. I think we'll do that little field. I think we can just, if I remember rightly, I think you can just burst straight across in one. It is so small. So, yeah, I also need to drag that out of the way and stick that in the shed. I have got to get better at not just dropping things where they are. I'm a terror for it. Oh, I'm not sure it's quite as small as you think it is. It's a little wider. It is actually. It's not quite as small as you think. Yeah. We still are going to do it. This is definitely true. Right, there we go, smash it, sorted. So we are now going to get all of there's lots of manure in that, so we shall, or do we do a lot in the morning and do a little mini time lapse? I've said this, I'm doing exactly the same on Silver Run because the morning ritual is longer, but I don't want to jump up by a million or something stupid. No, and that is an exaggeration, you know what I'm trying to say. I just don't want it to be doing that. And why am I... Yeah, this is true. We ought to be throwing this out and leaving this down here. And we will stick this here. Fantastic. We'll stick this lot away. We're going to be good, and I'm going to then pull this. We should stick these in this. Oh, yeah, we do use that quite a bit actually. Although I don't think we'll be needing any hay in a long while, if I'm honest, because we did an awful lot. Yeah, I seriously think we've probably a little bit like St Cally, where we've got 300 tons of TMR, which is enough to probably last us about 4 years in game. So yeah, I'm not going to need to make any more TMR at all, due to being a little bit excessive on making it onto galley. Yeah, I knew I'd done well. I knew we'd like got a lot of everything, including the bales. But the bales at the beginning, again, likewise, I'd done that many bales at the very beginning, and they'd been left on that from the very first episodes. And yeah, no, let's not waste that big one, because that's, yeah. In fact, let's correct that. Let's do that now while we're being good. Yeah, because the little things are just as important, sometimes more so than the big things, I always find. Yeah, it's finishing touches. Even on when I was a window cleaner many years ago, there were many window cleaners who were sloppy, never washed, never did the window sills at all. And I used to make it part of my thing that I threw in doing the sills and around the edges of the window, so you couldn't. I won't say you couldn't see, because window cleaning is a nightmare. There's often a little tiny residue. No matter how good your window cleaner is, they're not perfect. I used to do my absolute utmost, but there was no excuse for sloppiness, where a lot of window cleaners are. They just are sloppy. It's a little bit sticking out, but that's a little bit more like a proper farmyard. I've got that. We're not really going to be using this up here, are we? Because we've got a special haymaker. I do like that. Yeah, I wish I'd have realised what the swather was before. Let's just check. How are we doing? 48 out of 50, 55 out of 60. I think that'll do. 500 out of 500 animals. So we are there. Let's have a look at the sheep, how they are doing, actually, because we sort of leave them to their own devices. Puberty 37, reproduction 20, so most, just those in the middle 45, which were the, yeah, just to fill it up. So there's pubescent. Everything else, the 275 and the 180 are both adults, and they, oh wow, yeah, 390 pubescent, 66%. They're not far off. Yeah, and they're almost going to give birth, which of course means they're going to be sold instantly. So that'll be another little bit of a windfall, because yeah, I love where we are on both this and Silver Run. They're both very, very stupendous on multiple levels. Yeah, whether it's the dairy or, yeah, and I do love the fact that we can upgrade our factories. That really is making quite a difference. Truthfully, in other Let's Plays, I've had like Rumbas. I had like 4 or 5 of the Lorts, and even that wasn't enough, though. I really needed more even than that. So right, so then I just set going, didn't I? Yeah, we're going to do that in the morning, I think. I reckon that is where we are, what we're going to do. Yeah, and we will set you on 1, I think. Let's have a look. How much work? Oh, yeah, 100. Yeah, that's pretty much going to fill it. Food, 311 out of 500. That is doing well. Mineral feeds. That is something we do need. Where is the lorry? Yeah, that is a point. Where is the lorry? I know where it'll be. It will be down at... I do realise we've still got straw to bring. Yeah, we were getting this procession ready, weren't we, for that? Including you. I think we will... Yeah, it's not an important task, even though I don't want to forget it. Where is the lorry? I am quite sure it is at this top. It's going to be down where the pigs are, isn't it? I think... Ooh, telephone. Quiet. Right, no interruptions. Yeah, where is it? Where is the... What's the union mark? What's the TLX? I do want to swap them over. I do agree with my reasoning. That's... Ah, it's not far at all. It's there. Yes. Fantastic. Not far at all. Right. Okay then. So I think we are right. Although we have a lot, we're just going to pull it into the time lapse tomorrow morning. Literally going to go, well, we'll do the normal ritual over the morning paper and breakfast. I'm going to check out to see how... Oh, well, let's check the sales now as well, because sometimes they change a little. Well, yeah, they're pretty uninteresting. Yeah, I was looking on Mr. CLP. I don't know, the sales on the PlayStation seem to be an awful lot bigger than the PC. PC, you often only get like 3 or 4 items. PlayStation, he had an absolute ream, so I don't know what... yeah, people are always going on about PC's always better, but not always in every way. No, definitely not. 8 o'clock... Yeah, because we've still got all that work to do. Tomorrow's going to be... or next month... It's going to be a busy month. Potatoes and sugar beet. And if we don't get a header tomorrow morning, which is very unlikely, we have to buy a full price header. Not that I'm worried. We do have the money to cover this. And I should imagine we've got a... Oh, we have... Oh, it's just gone up a little. Yeah. Not massive, though. Wow, the sheep are actually filling in the... wow, in one hit like that. That is amazing. Right. Forage harvester. Oh, I thought I was excited there. I thought actually we'd done it. The flash of yellow. But no, we haven't. Which I did not expect really that we would. But let's go and get the correct header for our sugar beet harvester. Because I imagine, well, we're going to need it anyway. We are, and it is sugar... Where's sugar beet? I can see sugar cane. Beet. It's under B for beet. It's not under sugar, is it? It's not S. It's beet technology. Yeah, which is a little bit naughty, really. And we are the bigger of the two, are we not? I think. Let's check this out first. That's the Roper RRXL9 X4. Yeah, that as well. We've got the Tiger, haven't we? The bigger of the two, I think. Let's check this out first. I think we have the Tiger, actually. Good job we looked. Tiger, which is, I think, the slightly smaller one. We've got quite a bit smaller. Is it not? I think. Let's just check. Oh no, the Tiger is the big one. Yeah. Not by a lot, though. So can the Panther handle the bigger one, then? Is it just a matter of money? That would be an interesting thing, really. XL? I don't know, but we're definitely going for the XL one. Definitely. And I have noticed that we are on dollars. Oh, now then, let's just make sure we haven't left. Yeah, this cost me almost $1,000 on Silverant to just move it. So it's getting rather a little bit expensive actually to do this. Where I'm thinking, I daren't do it for whisking things around the map. I'm like thinking, do you know, I think I'm going to do things the proper way. When you're doing content creation, I have got to be honest, that's one thing where if you've got an awful lot of shift into it, you would never do it on camera, but the magic of trying to make a Let's Play work in the background, because it is more about showing things than anything else. Obviously, there's a lot of times you can't when you've got stuff in the the trailers, and also the other things that I've made a couple of mistakes on this very Let's Play, where you have filled these with the silage additive, because if you do that, that will disappear. So there's a lot of times where you can't do it, and yeah, even that I've learned my lesson from that, because you like think, I've got until that. But yeah, so although there is a little bit of a gain sometimes from shifting something from one end of the map to the other after you've unloaded something, which say you wouldn't do on camera, but yeah, it just makes it fire. It was something I wouldn't have done when I first started, but, and again, would never do on camera, but just for ease. Yeah, when you've got a lot to do, when things are getting massive like they are here right now, yeah, then it really can be useful, but not when it's getting to be that expensive. Now, they both look like they need to remove foliage. Now, if I remember rightly, I've also got to buy the, yeah, I had a trick up my sleeve, so even if this takes forever, I've got a plan in mind. Did I buy it? Let's have a quick look. I think I did. I did levelers. I did buy the leveler. Right, so that's one. I think we're going to be calling on multiple things, or maybe leasing a second one of those, actually. Yeah, do I need it to be so big? I don't know. I don't think I do, actually. Yeah, I have a plan. I'm just going to see if it's going to work. It's going to be, no, let's keep your lips, yeah, shut. Right, anyway, before we do anything, I'm going to go into the morning ritual, and we are going to get all of our animals, well, actually, the animals fed on this side is done by the robot, I believe. Yeah. Ah, no silage, so, yes, we need to get some, well, yeah, we're going to do it all, aren't we, so we are going to get all of that done. Now, did I say I was going to get those going across the road, I believe, as well? So do we set those going? Because we have got a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, you know, something we will. Right, I'm going to get everybody in place. So, yeah, I'm going to come back in a minute where we've got everybody in place. When I mean everybody, I mean like the ones like for the, yeah, doing the mulching across the roads before we do anything else. Oh, hang on a minute. I thought... No, I haven't. I don't know. That's what I was going to think. I thought I ploughed. I hadn't. I was going to plough. I did plough this, didn't I? That's why there's a pile of stones. Yeah. Yeah, that is done. And September, we are doing some wheat, I believe. But are we going to be doing... Yeah, because these are both... We're not going to be able to do those in Nat Fields this time. So, yeah, for 31, again, you can see the date is out of date on that one, because that was one of the first fields we bought, along with the one at the bottom, field 11. So, yeah, those two are the most outdated, which that makes sense. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to say my words. I am going to see you guys and gals on the other side. people have often said if you're on a PC that you're quite lucky to have a mod like Follow Me, but I've got to be honest, I'm not really feeling it. No, it's pretty much as it is. I think I'm going to have to bin it. The fact that Follow Me have using the Giant's awful engine that goes through hedges and crashes into trees and can't even get out of a car park. Yeah, I do say that Giants do very well when they do very well, but this is appalling. It really is. Yeah, whether you're playing or... yeah, I mean, look at that. In what way is that universe is that good? It's almost unusable. It truly is. A simple job. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I've never been a massive fan of auto drive, but it's when you look at Follow Me, it's typical, because Follow Me is actually the mod that I am going to use for what I'm going to do next, and it's awful. It really is. I'm hoping I can actually pull off what I am trying to pull off, because this is ridiculous. It really is. Yeah, almost to the point where I'm going to tear Follow Me off, because it's a mockery. It really is. It's horrible that someone has worked hard on a mod, but due to the fact that it's using this absolutely awful engine, I mean, for the fact that people like even Courseplay, I've got to be honest, is better. Although I don't know, Courseplay is also using the Giant's engine. So yeah, I think, to be honest, going forwards, I'm going to have to master auto drive. Not that it isn't that tricky. I didn't want to automate to that extent. Little simple mods like Follow Me have always been enough for myself, because I think that's good. But you could always make up courses at the beginning of a Let's Play between them. I wouldn't overuse it. I would probably use it for grabbing stuff mainly from the shop to the yard, or if you've got the bottom, like on this map, you go bottom map to, you know, to top of map, bottom of the map to top of the map. Let's see, can you even go across the road? Okay. Please. Yeah, it's so tempting to reset just to get them up there, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. But it is no wonder when it is so difficult to do a simple task. Almost, yeah, I mean, look. I should have just, yeah, I really do hope though that I've gone to all this expense and extent of doing what I'm going to do now, because I was hoping it was going to well, actually, this is more for the potatoes than it is this, isn't it, really? Yeah, I'm going to say, because the sugar beet harvesters are going to pick it up, so, yeah. You know, I'm going to manually do this, because we can see it's fairly awful. So yeah, I'm going to see you on the potato side of things now. I do believe is what we need. Yeah, I'm sport for choice now. I had this plan a long time ago, and now that I've got the what's it called? The pack that does the ground pickup and everything. The belt. I'll show you in a minute. The AGI pack, yes, yeah, I could now do this. In fact, no, I am still going to, yeah, that is true, I am still going to need to do this as well. Do we buy it? I'm trying to compare this to the conveyor in size. But the conveyor doesn't pick up off the ground. No, it doesn't, because I've had, I use it on Attingham. So this one is supposed to pick up from the ground. So do you know something? We are going to buy this one. Are we going to buy? We are indeed. Right, we're going to need another tractor on me. I shall bring another tractor up for that. In fact, yeah, it makes more sense to halt recording and grab that. Yeah, I'm going to grab this. Going to go grab another tractor. And I'm going to take the two... Oh, am I going to do it on their own? Do you know something? I am. Yeah. I shall bring another tractor and I shall come... In fact, I may double back with this because Follow Me seems almost unusable. Yeah. It is very fitty start. It seems better with tractors than bigger equipment. But, I mean, it is only a wheel loader. It's not really... It is awful. Yeah, and I hate... I don't find it funny. I know a lot of work goes into a mod, but the Follow Me one, as it was in FS19, was beautiful. And I don't get me wrong, it wasn't perfect. I mean, I realise like Courseplay is fantastic. It's an amazing tool. It is my go-to mod, definitely, for trying to make things as realistic as possible and to have help that it is not really clumsy. Some of the time, I mean, normal workers can be absolutely stupendous and then go to a blathering idiot in 1 second, where they just start to do silly things that totally destroy immersion. So as a content creator, you're trying your best to present the most professional face of something. I cannot present Follow Me in a professional manner. It's the tool isn't there. It's not ready, and that's due to the Giant's engine. There's no blaming anybody else's fault, really. And, in anybody else's corner, truthfully. Right, let's go pick that other one up. Right, anyway, I am going to pan back in when I have set them both going. I've got well, that doesn't matter about the potato harvester, it lays it on the ground anyway, so we've just got to pick those up. We're just going to let him trundle, or her I think, and no, actually it's him. That sounds like, oh, seriously, you've really got to go like that and you cannot get around me, you absolute... Do you know? Now then, calm down. Yeah, it's right. Let's put this in a different place. And we've got like two. Not that it doesn't really matter, but I mean, and we've got it in 2 places, and it's close to. Mind you, it's not a big field really, so I think it's close. So we're gonna have to empty quite a lot because Tates are just so, fantastic. Right. Sorry, sugar beets. Well, actually, they both are. If we're going to be truthful. Yeah, absolutely right. We've got... Why is this field registering as bigger than it actually is then? Because this is... I am on the edge, or over the edge of the field. I really shouldn't have been in your way. Okay, well, we're going to do it like that then, because you're not going to come that way again. Right, we are going to go into that time lapse because this is going to take a while still. There's going to be a lot of me running and darting around and, taking stuff back to the farm and all that type of stuff. So, I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. that didn't work as I should have perhaps tested that beforehand, but it was, I know it works with buckets, but I'm not sure to that extent. I thought these would be very much like a bucket, but no, they are just a leveler. Yeah, again, there are certain times when game mechanics do let you down, and this is one of them. So I've wasted all that money, and we shall send them all back. Although I shouldn't be so stupendously in front of everyone's eyes. I've got to get better at that. I'm a terror, especially when I'm a little bit upset that something hasn't worked out to plan. Yeah, I thought it would. I was going to use follow me to have them all in a line to push the potatoes, which obviously in real life would have worked. You could do that, but yeah, not in Farming Simulator. There are some things which that's why it's not done. So, but I do like to push the boundaries. I like to test to see if it can be done, because the behaviour of front buckets has changed in FS 22 in so much as you push things along. So I was hoping that that would work. It may have done if these were buckets. Should I? That is a point. We could lease 3 buckets rather than go off in a tizzy and think, oh, this isn't going to work. What we could do is have the shop, or well, at least one bucket, because we've got a silage bucket that we've been using for our main one. So do you know something? Let's not give up so easily. Yeah, it is. You're trying to do something new, so you've got to sometimes do these. So I've wasted 6,000 on our 6 metre. Although I can use it as a lever, I suppose. Although I did say we weren't. No, we're using the clamp for the top end. Now we've pretty much. No, did we empty it? I think there was one blob which we needed to do. So right. So I am going to ask the shop to order. Well, we'll order one first, as I said. Let's see. Yeah, we really don't know. No, we want to lease one of the biggest buckets that you've got. But there's the widest as well. We'll see. Yeah, it's not really about capacity either. This is more about. Yeah, I mean, a silage foot would have been perfect, but I think it would not touch anything other than those. Again, game mechanics. Whereas in real life, obviously, it would. Universal buckets. It's more about width than anything. So the wider, the better. Oh, these are all Volvo. Oh wow. I'd say the Bristol and Lardy. It doesn't. Again, it could be the smaller of the two. Yeah, attach that wheel loader. And shall we have? I think we will. Oh, we can. Well, that's orange is nice with yellow. I think we will lease one of these to begin with. Right, let's try that and see if that will push as we wish it to into piles, and then we can. Yeah, you can do it as is on Stone Valley, but I wanted to push it out a little bit. I wanted to, and Attingham, I did it just on the field. We literally did the ground pickup and we kept moving it along, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. It's just I really would like to see if we can sort of, with teamwork. I've always said that. Teamwork is the trick. So can we get this to work as a pusher? Because it does do that, and it was that behaviour that I am trying to use, but obviously not with the leveller. I thought the leveller might behave like a bucket. I've never tried to do that, and it doesn't. So let's see, can we do this? If we get 3 in a row, because that is quite wide, I would say that's a 3 metre, 3.5 metre. Of course, got to get this exactly right, and that's half the battle. Right, so will we have to fill it, or yeah, probably. And I don't suppose really it's once it's filled, it'll push. Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. Proof of concept first though. Sliding a bit, I think. I've got a tiny tad too low. That's it. Well, yeah, it is pushing and it's doing what I wanted, which is not leaving potatoes behind. So this will work. Ah, yeah. But then that was, I'd put that down to side slip, nothing more. Well, that worked. So we're going to order 2 more and we're going to see if we can. Now I lifted the buckets, yeah, and I need to get all 3 of the buckets. I'm going to do the faffy bit off camera and then hopefully the triumphant bits where we actually managed to do this on camera. So let's go to the top and clean up any tiny bits, but it did work. Yeah. When I first saw this, I had the inkling of an idea way back at the beginning when I first saw this. I thought, you could use that. So, again, I'm not saying I'm the first. I've never seen, again, this is my own idea, but that doesn't mean to say no one else has had the same idea, because I'm quite sure, as Mr. Silly P used to say about the way that people work and work with things, that a way that you never thought possible. So it is quite amazing. I don't ever make the mistake of thinking I'm really clever, you know, and I'm the only one that's had this clever idea, because I'm quite sure that that's absolute rubbish. But yeah, it's not really, it's not bragging rights or anything, and I'm not really bothered about that. I'm just trying to make it work. Right, let's whiz past the Volvos and go to the Bressel and Lardy. Go to Max. It's very reasonable, I have got to be honest. Right, I'm going to stop recording for a minute. I'm going to get these all in position and then hopefully flip the cameras on with when this works. Hopefully. It is, as I said, this is me going out on a limb really for something that's a possibility. Let's reset that as well. You don't want any more delivering into the field and me forgetting to reset it. Right, anyway, yes, I should bring you in a few minutes. Right, let's try this. I'm not sure I've got this right. This is the bits you've got to offset it and change your distance and all that type of stuff, and also there's how close they'll go with you. So this may or may not be a train wreck, but then like any first time that you actually do this, it usually is. If it sort of works pretty much, then I'm happy with that. It's really just, yeah, now the one on the left seems to be working better than the one on the right, who is not at all doing what we want it to do. Nevertheless, it's in the right direction ish. It is sort of doing, yeah, it's sort of doing what I wanted ish. They're certainly not anywhere near where they should be though, that is true. Right, one's abandoned ship. Okay. Well, to master any skill, you can't do it, and I'm not being that silly. It perhaps should have been something I tried a little bit more off camera first, but you don't always, you have these ideas, and it's you don't expect it to work out perfectly, but it is one of those things that maybe I'm going to do again, and hopefully next time I'm going to like get all my distances right, but you can see what I was trying to do, and it would have worked well. In fact, you know, I might still No, you're attacking it. Definitely are. We shall. Yeah, I might actually have another go later. I'm not. Yeah, I've got to go to work. I've got 10 minutes, so I was just really to see if I could actually get this to sort of work anywhere like. So I just need to get the offsets right, and then, to be honest, we should work okay. So we're going to have another go later on. So I'm going to bring you back in when I start the cameras later on. See you shortly.
This is what I call my generic goodbye for those sessions where I've done a recording and I didn't realise I was going to split it, and this is I do hate it when I don't say goodbye to you. It seems very rude when you invited guests in to come and have a look at your content and you don't say goodbye. So this is what I always add as the spliced goodbye. So yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to continue with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.